So much like last weekend, the studio that I teach at is at a dance competition. I have a class online from 8:30 until 9:30, so I'm getting ready for that, as well as getting ready for the dance competition because I'm going to leave right after. Already started, I've been watching the live stream, but I'm going to make it for the awards, which are at 10:20, and then I'll stay the rest of the day. Looks like we're going to get not great weather, which kind of sucks because I got to drive lots, but it'll be okay. We'll work it out, you know what I mean? So the students did so awesome on stage yesterday. After going to the dance competition yesterday morning, I woke up around like 6 or something, got there for, I want to say like 7:30. When I got there, I stayed there until about 1, and then I went to the dance studio and taught until 8:45, and I came back to my parents because they only live a half hour away from where the dance competition is, whereas me and Steve live an hour away. So it's just a little bit closer, meaning that I just get an extra half hour of sleep, or I don't have to drive an extra half hour, which is great because, you know, it's not fun to drive at 6 in the morning for an hour. Even though today I'm not driving at 6 in the morning, I'll be driving at 10, which hopefully by then the traffic won't be as bad. Yesterday morning the traffic wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, you know, because people were going to work in the morning. So I'm hoping today is a little bit better. I put way too much blush underneath my cheekbone versus on top. And now I'm just gonna look like burnt. I'll try to blend it into the top. I have not danced in so long, but tomorrow I'm teaching at the studio at 9 a.m. until 12, and then Steve has a work event that we're going to in the evening, so I'll miss the dance competition, but I'll be back on the Sunday. So it's gonna be a fun and busy weekend. I'm gonna try to vlog my best, but we'll see how that goes. I also don't have any content, and I'm kind of stressing for Sunday because Sundays are the days I like to have content the most because it's Sunday. Everybody's at home. I like to give the people something to watch on a lazy Sunday, but you know, might just not be possible, and that's okay. I'm trying my best to be consistent, but also not be too hard on myself if I can't be perfect. That was way too much bronzer on my nose. You know what, that's fine. Just blend it in a little bit more. Okay, maybe a little bit more blush. I know it looks crazy, but just a little bit more like up here. That side's always really good. I always put way too much on the right side, but not enough on the left. Do you guys have that problem where you put so much like of one product on one side, or you do one side really well and the other side's like, it's like okay. The only thing that I regret about this weekend is that I did not bring enough clothes because I anticipated going back home last night versus coming back to my parents. So I'm wearing the same clothes I wore 2 days ago, which isn't that big of a deal. Like, it never feels good to rewear clothes like multiple times in the week. Instead of wearing the same clothes as yesterday, I opted for the same clothes I came here in, which aren't that bad because I didn't teach for that long in it. And I don't think I saw anybody, so nobody has to know except for you guys now. And the whole world, whoever watches this, probably just should have kept that to myself. I'm somebody that just needs to learn to not talk. I'm so used to just like talking to the camera. I just feel like I don't think through my words very clearly. So I'm trying my best to just be calm and not like word vomit all the time, because sometimes things come out of my mouth that I don't mean to say, or, you know, I wish I had said or articulated a little bit better. That's why I was so nervous about going on that podcast a few weeks ago. And I am kind of nervous for when it comes out. It's supposed to come out late March. So I'm like, oh, did I say anything weird? Did I act weird? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm probably just stressing for no reason. I'm sure it was fine. And I always stress for no reason. I'm such an overthinker, especially when nobody else really thinks about it. You know, probably should have used a brush, but you know what? We like to live life on the edge some days. You know what I mean? Okay. That's that. I'm going to get ready to teach my morning class that's in like 10 minutes. I'll catch you guys later. I don't know when I'll catch you guys because I'll be at the competition. I'll try to vlog some of it, especially the girls that I teach like in their Swan Lake costumes that I choreographed for this year. Not the costumes I choreographed, but I helped make them. I didn't like actually make all of them. I just ordered the skirts on Amazon. The leotards were previously worn by dancers last year. We bought them again. And then the tutus they have, I just added feathers and hot glued those. And then one of the dance moms actually put the sparkles on. So I'll show you guys that for sure. And maybe I'll get some footage of the dance comp. So I'll see you guys later. Like I mentioned earlier, Steven had a work event that we went to. There were raffles, silent auctions, and the dinner that was fed to us was so delicious. They had a vegetarian option for me, which was really, really good, and I, of course, forgot to film it. And at the end of the night, we actually won a little raffle prize, which was this cute little mug, these chocolates, and a really nice scarf. As As you guys know, I'm a dance teacher, and the last few weeks I've been at dance competitions all weekend and going between the studio, the dance competition, back to the studio, back to the dance competition. So it's been a lot of traveling in the car, not a lot of home time. Today's the first day I'm working from home. I was at the dance competition yesterday, so I have about like a 3-hour break between my next class and after lunch. So before lunch, I'm gonna do a quick ballet bar because I have not danced in like over a week. I'm gonna do that and then have lunch with Steve and teach the rest of the evening. As you guys know, Mondays aren't that interesting because I am pretty booked Monday evenings from 3 o'clock until 8:30, and then tomorrow at the studio. So I think I'm going to actually dance at the studio. I haven't done that in a while just because of competition season. A, the studio being booked, and B, just not having the energy or the time. So it's gonna be nice tomorrow to be able to do that. And I'm also going to try to film a workout today because I don't think I can film this vlog today and post it. Even though I did have a lot of fun this weekend, I failed to record a lot of things because it's just been that kind of a weekend. It was really fun though. A lot of the students got overall and they got special awards, and overall it was a great experience and it was really fun. They went to Extreme Dance Champions in Nottawasaga in Alliston, or near Alliston rather, and they did amazingly. I'm so proud of the students. They did really, really well. I think the most important thing was the confidence boost for a lot of them. A lot of them, it was their first year in comp, their first year on stage, and B, a lot of them haven't danced on stage in years due to COVID. So it was really special to see them on stage, and it was really awesome to see the ones who were confident with themselves, which was most of them. I know there's always moments where we feel like we mess up on stage, or we get down on ourselves, or we feel like the mark wasn't good enough, or we didn't do well enough. But honestly, just be proud of yourself for going on stage. And this goes for you guys too. Just be proud of yourself for your achievements in life. I know this is getting really cheesy, so before it goes that route, I'm gonna go dance. And I also haven't worn pointy shoes in so long, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also wearing this leotard from Sancha and my Lulu pants because since I'm teaching today, I'm just gonna wear this fit. I think it's fitting. I feel like because this morning I had mostly stretching classes and ballet classes, I already moved a lot, so I feel pretty warm already. So I'm just gonna jump straight into bar and then put my pointe shoes on for some pointe work. Okay, I just finished teaching and doing a ballet class. I also finished taking some Instagram reels and TikToks. My phone's kind of overheating. Also, I took the phone case off. How pretty is this purple? I wish I had a phone case that was like see-through so you could always see the purple. It's also a little bit dirty underneath. So I'm gonna leave the phone case off and turn off my phone while we have lunch so it can not heat up too much, and I'll catch you guys later. I am so beyond happy that we got our Nespresso order. You guys know how much I love my coffee, and I also picked up this brand new toaster from Costco the other week. Purchased this one because our old one was quite frankly just old. It had no problems with it. It still worked fine, but I just felt like treating ourselves a little bit and splurging. It was only like $30 at Costco, so it wasn't that much of a huge investment, but having the coffee back home, the Nespresso specifically, is the best because I can make my delicious lattes once again. Not that I couldn't with the Keurig, it's just not the same. I just really love my Nespresso. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, March. I don't even know the day to be honest with you, but I do know that I have to wash my face and brush my teeth and get ready for the day. I'm in the biggest slump the last few days, and today is the day I get out of it. And I think the reason I'm in this slump is just because I'm being hard on myself, overthinking, and I get like this every month, like once a month. So to pull myself out of this slump, I'm gonna do some chores. I'm gonna edit this video in a second, not in a second, in an hour or so. And I'm gonna start with some skincare because it's been a long time since I've done like a face mask or something for myself, you know, self-care. I haven't even taken a bubble bath in forever, and I used to do them like 2 or 3 times a week because I love our new bathroom. So I'll probably do a bubble bath or take a bubble bath tonight when I get home. But let's start out by washing my face. I think one of the biggest reasons I get so in my head once a month or every few months and overthink is because I get quiet and I spend too much time by myself. So I'm gonna try to push myself to be a little bit more social this week. I'm gonna have a couple friends over later on this weekend, try to just, you know, ground myself. I'm also going to, as people would say, go touch grass. I'm gonna go on a walk today because it is gorgeous and sunny weather outside. I'm gonna be so happy when it's finally spring. I think that's the other thing. I'm not a winter girl, and winter gets me down. It gets too dark, too early. Like I go to work and it's dark. But now that spring is approaching, finally, it's actually, oh my gosh, I forget what it's called. Daylight savings time this weekend, which means we are going to lose an hour of sleep, I believe. I could totally be wrong, but it's worth it because that means spring and summer ultimately is getting closer. So let's see what kind of face mask I'll do. Today I have a lot of options still from my Christmas advent calendar from the Body Shop. I kind of feel like doing a sheet mask, so let me see what I have in my cabinet. I actually just love going with the classics, the Herbivore Blue Tansy Resurfacing Clarity Mask. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna leave it on for like 20 minutes while I read a book. I also haven't made the bed today because I slept in so much, but I think that's just a sign that my body really needs rest. After the last few weekends with dance competitions, waking up early, I get there around 8 or 9. I haven't had that much sleep. So yesterday, even during my classes, not during my classes, but in between classes, instead of creating content and being productive, I literally just sat and watched Yellow Jackets and binge watched like 5 episodes. Which, if you haven't watched that, oh my gosh, you should go check that out. I'm gonna leave this on for 20 minutes while I go make the bed, read a book before I do my makeup. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase from the weekend or from the week last week, and this is the state of the bedroom right now. Put all those away, make the bed, deal with this, deal with that. It's just chaos right now.
Are you gonna hit me? Don't hit me.
I can't hear you that well because my AirPods.
Oh, it's because you're ignoring me. Ashley ignores me a lot.
I'm not ignoring you now.
Get out of my way.
So I just kind of did the base of my makeup first. I'm gonna do some eyeshadow today because why not? And I'm using my Miss Glam palette that obviously I use a lot because it has seen better days. I'm really tempted to get my nails done, but I just know I will pick them all off. I feel like it would look so nice in my videos and I would feel so put together with nails because I used to get them done all the time before I even did social media. I used to get my nails done on a bi-weekly basis and I used to get different colors and I used to just get like fills and acrylics. And that was when I was working retail and I was using my hands a lot more because even though I'm a dance teacher and I do a lot of spotting and I do acro and stuff like that, I just feel like I'm not using my hands as much because when I would work like 12-hour shifts, I was folding clothes a lot. And yes, my nails would break and it'd be super annoying. But as a dance teacher, I work like maximum, I think 5 hours in person. And most of that isn't like spotting or using my hands because most of the time when I give corrections, I can give them verbally. There's only a couple of times where I have to, you know, use my hand to kind of move their leg or to keep their leg up or to help them with their posture, stuff like that. And yeah, so I think I might get my nails done today or tomorrow. I have a little bit more time tomorrow because my morning class is canceled, meaning I'm free until 3 o'clock, but I also want to use that time to film more content and get back into things and relax a little bit because the last few weeks have been insanely busy. So I don't know. I might call my mom up too to see if she wants to come up for lunch tomorrow or like brunch. And I also haven't seen Steven in a long time. Even though we live together, it just feels like we're passing just because how busy things have been. So we'll probably spend some time together tomorrow night, Wednesday night. I also end early. I end at like 4:30 Wednesday night and I only teach from 3 until 4:30. It's only one class. Usually I at least have like 3 or 4 classes on Wednesday, but most of my Wednesday classes are going to be canceled just due to people being busy and having other things go on in their life, which is totally fine. by me. Gives me a day to kind of relax and recuperate and rejuvenate. And then next week I'm running March break camp at the dance studio I work at. So that's going to be 8 a.m. till 4 p.m., which means I'll probably have to film some extra content because I don't think I'm going to have time. But it's going to be fun. It's going to give me a taste of what the summer is going to be because that's what I'm doing this summer as well, which is going to be nice. I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. I know it was really short, but I need to go get ready to teach and I don't really have anything else to update you guys on. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye now.